After speaking, he beckoned to the 8 people and smiled. Your senior brother is already unable to move, so please work hard for the other people to move closer to him. If you want to die together, then just hug before you die. If you don't want to die together, you can spread out a little bit further. I will give you the last minute to prepare. When the 8 great heavenly kings heard this, they were desperate, but at the same time they were really unwilling. They walked alone on death road. So Leon, the first Iron Fist to be dethroned, struggled to stand up, dragging his badly injured body, slowly came to Lin Yuan and sat down. The moment he sat down, he wept bitterly and said, Big Brother has known you and my 8 brothers today, it is better not to enter the world. The others also crawled over with difficulty at this time. The 8 people hugged each other tightly, and the others had already forgiven the move that Lin Yuan had planned to escape by himself. Because except for the moment just now, their big brother has really taken care of them for so many years. More importantly, today, 8 senior brothers are all going to die here. At the last moment, what prejudices they can't let go. Seeing the 8 people hugging each other, Charlie nodded and smiled coldly. I will let you 8 brothers today. Before that, see a real miracle. After all, he held the thundering Ling with one hand to the sky. The thunder made the whole body glow with a faint blue light, which was stunned. At this moment, they only heard Charlie yelling between the world, thunder. Come on! With a thunder, the originally clear night sky was suddenly covered with clouds. The thunder that only happened in summer rang loudly in this night of -10s of degrees. Lin Yuan and others trembled in shock. What magical power is this? Can the sky be attracted with one hand? Immediately afterwards, they saw a huge flash of thunder and lightning in the sky, which struck it down with a click. Lin Yuan shouted with all his strength, This person can summon the sky thunder. This person is a god. This person is a god. As soon as the voice fell, the huge lightning thundered, covering the thick snow all year round above the mountain road. Immediately afterwards, 10,000 tons of snow began to rumble down the hillside. It was an avalanche. Moreover, this avalanche came straight to Charlie and the 8 heavenly kings. The 8 heavenly kings almost fainted with fright. Isaac, Orville, Liang and others also shouted in fright, Mr. Wade. Danger! Charlie smiled indifferently, and said loudly, Wait, listen carefully, I am the real dragon Charlie. Today, I take the purest things from heaven and earth, war and other filthy bodies. In the next life, reborn as a good person. As soon as the voice fell, 10,000 tons of snow fell, instantly engulfing him, the 8 heavenly kings, and the 2 off-road vehicles. 10,000 tons of snow rushed to the valley in one breath. Isaac and the others were shocked, and after the avalanche was over, they looked in the direction where Charlie was originally. Where there was a mountain road. The rest is nothing but snow. And those 2 off-road vehicles, and everyone, have completely disappeared. At this time, the dark clouds that were originally densely covered by Charlie have dispersed, and a white fish belly has appeared on the horizon. It was dawn. The 3 of them yelled in panic, Mr. Wade! Mr. Wade! As dawn broke in the sky, the golden morning light of the east spilled over the earth, and the 3 of them suddenly saw that a man who refracted golden light came out of the collapsed snowdrift. The man is steady, light-footed, and has a firm expression on his face. It is Charlie, Mr. Wade. Isaac and the 3 of them looked at Charlie, who was bathed in golden sunlight, and they were completely shocked and speechless. Today's they overturned all their previous impressions of Charlie. Today's Charlie looks like a god in their eyes. They didn't dare to imagine that Charlie easily killed the 8 heavenly kings by himself. Instead of getting hurt, he also summoned the thunder, causing an avalanche and directly burying the 8 heavenly kings. Moreover, Charlie was in the avalanche with such destructive power, and he was unscathed. Seeing Charlie getting closer and closer, Liang couldn't hold back and knelt in the snow with a plop. He bowed to Charlie, dropping his head. Mr. Wade, please accept the next worship. In this life, I would bow down and worship Mr. Wade alone. Then Mr. Orville knelt down with a plop. Mr. Wade, I respect you in this life. Isaac knelt on the ground tremblingly, with his hands up and down on the ground. Mr. Wade. From today, you are the only God in Isaac's heart. Charlie walked to the three of them, smiled faintly, and said, from now on, I am still the same Charlie, or the live-in son-in-law Charlie. No matter what you think of me and how you treat me, keep it in your heart. Tell no one what happened today. After the three listened, they repeatedly kowtowed. Charlie looked at Isaac and said seriously, Isaac, especially you must not tell anyone in the Wade family what happened just now. Isaac gave a startled expression and blurted out, Mr. Wade, don't worry. If the Wade family asks about it, I will say that these people died of an avalanche. Charlie nodded and said, that's good. Having said that, he said again, this seems to be the only way into the village. Now that the avalanche has closed the road, you can use the Wade family's power to quickly repair these roads. Before the repairs are done, the helicopter must come over to deliver some necessary supplies to the villagers. Don't let it affect their normal lives. Isaac said immediately, you can rest assured, Mr. Wade, I will call to make arrangements now, and the arrangements must be made properly. Charlie gave a hum, looked at the time, and said, oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. My wife can't find me and should be anxious, so quickly send me back. I can't make breakfast for my wife this morning.